Have you ever seen someone who lives for possibilities, thrives on spontaneity, and is constantly chasing the next exciting idea? That's the ENFP, romantic champion, a passionate dreamer who loves exploring new ideas, breaking conventions, and inspiring others with their vision. Now, contrast that with someone who finds comfort in structure, trusts proven methods, and believes in following the rules to ensure stability and order. That's the ISTJ, defending inspector, practical, detail-oriented, and committed to getting things done the right way every time. Put these two in a critical thinking workshop, and it's like watching a free spirit collide with a rigid rulebook. One is all about what could be, while the other is focused on what actually works. So do they frustrate each other, or do they create a perfect balance of vision and execution? Could it be that they define success in completely different ways? The ENFP thrives on creativity, innovation, and thinking outside the box, believing that the best solutions often come from breaking traditional models and embracing new possibilities. They are driven by passion and curiosity, constantly asking, "What if?" and experimenting with different approaches. The ISTJ, on the other hand, values consistency, order, and logical execution. They don't care for wild ideas with no clear structure. To them, success is about following a well-established process, ensuring accuracy, and avoiding unnecessary risks. If the ENFP asks, "How can we make this more exciting and inspiring?" the ISTJ asks, "How can we make this reliable and efficient?" Now imagine them sitting across from each other, analyzing a problem statement. The ENFP is eagerly brainstorming, throwing out creative thought, unconventional ideas, thinking several steps ahead in every possible direction. Meanwhile, the ISTJ is carefully analyzing the situation, looking at what has worked in the past, and fact-checking every suggestion for practicality. While the ENFP is energized by the unknown, the ISTJ is anchored in certainty and past experience. One is expanding possibilities, the other is filtering them down to what's actually feasible. Isn't it obvious how this could lead to frustration? The ENFP might see the ISTJ as too rigid, too unwilling to explore new possibilities, and resistant to change. They might think, "Why are they so stuck on the way things have always been done? Where's the excitement?" Meanwhile, the ISTJ might see the ENFP as scattered, impractical, and lacking discipline. They might wonder, "Why are they so impulsive? Where's the structure? How do we actually make this work?" The ENFP sees the ISTJ as limiting their creativity, while the ISTJ sees the ENFP as ignoring reality. But isn't the real power in what they can teach each other? The ISTJ helps the ENFP bring structure to their ideas, turning big dreams into something practical and achievable. They teach them the value of organization, follow-through, and careful execution, ensuring that creative ideas don't just stay ideas, but actually become something real. Meanwhile, the ENFP helps the ISTJ break free from rigid thinking, encouraging them to take risks, be more open to new possibilities, and embrace creativity over strict procedures. The ISTJ keeps things grounded, while the ENFP keeps things inspired. So do they clash, or do they create something truly impactful together? If they learn to appreciate their differences, the ENFP brings enthusiasm, vision, and creativity, while the ISTJ brings structure, precision, and reliability. Separately, one risks being too chaotic and unfocused, while the other risks being too inflexible and resistant to innovation. But together, they create solutions that are both innovative and practical, blending creativity with structured execution. Maybe the real challenge isn't in choosing between inspiration or efficiency. It's in learning how to merge them into something truly groundbreaking. Now, imagine an ENFP, romantic champion, and an ISTJ, defending inspector, in a structured cognitive engagement model within a critical thinking workshop. The ENFP thrives on spontaneity and creative exploration, constantly generating new ideas, pushing boundaries, and challenging conventional thinking. They believe that true innovation comes from breaking away from routine and embracing possibilities. Meanwhile, the ISTJ takes a structured, methodical approach, relying on proven methods, logical consistency, and careful execution. They focus on what works, ensuring that decisions are practical, efficient, and aligned with established principles. They thrive on opposite ways of thinking, with the ENFP keeping discussions open-ended, energetic, and filled with brainstorming, while the ISTJ keeps them organized, focused, and grounded in reality. The ENFP brings enthusiasm and visionary thinking, ensuring that solutions don't become stagnant or uninspired. Meanwhile, the ISTJ relies on discipline and order, ensuring that wild ideas are refined into something concrete and workable. Their contrasting styles create tension between boundless creativity and structured execution, but this tension can be the key to true problem-solving success. Rather than rushing into a structured plan, the ENFP questions the very nature of the problem, ensuring that all perspectives and alternative approaches are considered. Their imaginative approach helps the group break free from rigid thinking, making space for new and unconventional possibilities. While the ISTJ seeks efficiency, order, and clarity, ensuring that solutions are well-structured and carefully implemented, the ENFP is ensuring that those solutions are inspired, forward-thinking, and adaptable. This balance allows the group to create something both visionary and practical. Frustration may arise. The ENFP may see the ISTJ as too rigid, unwilling to take risks, and overly cautious, shutting down creative exploration in favor of familiar and traditional solutions. Meanwhile, the ISTJ may see the ENFP as scattered, impractical, and lacking the discipline to follow through on ideas, prioritizing possibilities over execution. However, their differences can be strengths, balancing innovation with realism. The ENFP keeps discussions lively and expansive, preventing the team from settling for the status quo, while the ISTJ ensures that those discussions lead to structured, actionable results. The ENFP provides creativity, adaptability, and excitement, ensuring that problem-solving remains dynamic and engaging. Their enthusiasm prevents the group from falling into routine thinking, opening up new opportunities for exploration and transformation. Meanwhile, the ISTJ challenges assumptions with logic and structure, ensuring that every proposed idea is backed by data, experience, and a solid foundation. They bring stability and reliability, reminding the group that ideas must be practical and executable to have real impact. When structured cognitive engagement blends imagination with discipline, real breakthroughs happen. The ENFP ensures that solutions remain innovative and adaptable, preventing the group from becoming too rigid or formulaic. At the same time, the ISTJ ensures that what is followed through is well-structured and effective, preventing the group from pursuing ideas that sound good in theory but lack real-world application. Together, they balance vision and execution, producing solutions that are both forward-thinking and sustainable. Rather than opposing forces, they create a powerful synergy, producing solutions that are both inventive and deeply reliable. The ENFP brings fresh perspectives and boundless creativity, while the ISTJ brings precision, order, and execution. When these two mindsets engage in structured cognitive engagement, they generate solutions that push boundaries while remaining grounded, turning visionary thinking into real-world success with both imagination and discipline.